welcome back to Emily's Talks. Thank you for stopping by my channel. Today I'm filming a Valentine's Day tutorial for you. It's a kind of pink, sort of flirty, pretty, really easy to do makeup look, which will hopefully leave you looking really fresh and really kind of well put together and feeling really special on Valentine's Day. I think this looks perfect whether you're actually going on a date, or whether you're hanging out with your boyfriend, or whether you're just hanging out with your girlfriends and having a girly day together. This is actually a collaboration with my friend Siobhan, who has the channel Siobhan Chrome. I'll leave her link in the down bar below. She's a lovely, lovely girl, and she also has a beauty channel just like mine. Hers is kind of a little bit more cool than mine. I feel like she's kind of cool. But yeah, she's got a brilliant channel and she does really, really good makeup looks. So she's decided to create a kind of darker evening Valentine's Day look, and I've done the kind of daytime fluffy look. So yeah, go and check her channel out down below, give her a like and subscribe, and if you'd like to see how I recreated this look, then just keep watching the video. So first of all, I'm going to be starting with the Bourjois Healthy Mix Foundation, just because it's quite a good coverage, but it's still really glowy and fresh and will help you to stay looking like yourself, which is what you want on Valentine's Day. So I'm just going to apply it to my face first. That's about 1.5 pumps, I'd say. And for once, I'm actually going to blend in with a sort of traditional foundation brush. Haven't used a brush like this in ages. I always use like a buffing brush or a sponge or something. I don't love using brushes like this, but I just washed all my brushes yesterday and I don't want to use them again. Is that really weird? I don't know. I didn't want this to be too full coverage, just because it is a daytime look, and also you don't want to be like caked in makeup on Valentine's Day. You want to look like fresh and natural, but not too overly done. Now my foundation's applied, I'm now going to put concealer in the areas where I feel like I need it the most. So under my eyes to get rid of any bags or dark circles, and then on my blemishes, which my skin's been quite good recently, apart from just this one little bad boy just did. So he is getting covered up, and I'm going to use the Healthy Mix concealer, which matches the foundation that I just used. So I'm going to blend that in using a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. So I'm now going to powder my face, and then we will get on with the rest of the face makeup. So I'm just going to powder using the Maybelline Matte Maker powder in translucent, because that's my favourite powder at the moment. Push it onto my skin rather than swipe it, just because then I won't move the foundation or the concealer. I'm now going to bronze up my face to add a little bit of colour back into it, and I'm going to use the Solar Powder bronzer from Soap & Glory. I literally just bought this the other day. I love it. I think it's such a beautiful bronzer just for everyday wear, and also this shade's pretty good for contouring as well. I'm just going to swirl my brush in the whole thing, and then just sort of do the classic sort of 3 shape around my face, but only very lightly. I don't want to do like a heavy contour or anything. Got to do the funny sucking in your cheekbones face. Now for blush, I wanted to add quite a soft kind of pretty pink blush, but not too neutral, because I want it to be sort of, you know, flirty and blush-like. So I've opted for the Rimmel London Lasting Finished Soft Colour Blush in Live Pink. So it's quite a deep shimmery pink shade. It's perfect for today, and I'm going to just use the same brush. I love these Real Techniques duo fibre brushes, because they pick up such a small amount of product. You don't really have to worry about overloading your face with product, so I like to use these. Just on the uppers of my cheeks with the blush. just adds a nice glow to the face really. And like I said, because these brushes only pick up a small amount of product at the time, you can really build up blushes rather than worrying about putting so much on your face that you look a bit like a clown. Finally going to finish off with a little sweep of highlighter just across the tops of my cheekbones and a little bit up on my forehead where the light would naturally hit. And I'm using the Mary Luminizer from the Balm in the Trio palette. Oh, I love this highlighter so much. Every time I put it on I just kind of go like, oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, so now the base is done, I'm going to move on to the eye makeup, which is my favourite part of doing my makeup. So I'm going to start with using a base just to keep the shadow on for the whole entire day, and also to really give like the eyeshadow something to stick to and make it pop more. So I've opted to use the Maybelline Colour Tattoo 24-hour cream eyeshadow in the colour Pink Gold. So it's a really nice shimmery pinky gold colour. Okay, so I'm just going to take it on the base on my finger. Fingers are the best tools for makeup, I think. Just pop it on the lid. Don't worry if it's a bit messy because we'll blend it once all the other eyeshadows are on. Also, I know pink's probably not like a traditional colour for eyeshadow, but I really think pink is such a kind of good like base colour. And if you wear it subtly enough, it can look quite pretty and modern rather than old-fashioned. I'm going to be using all over my eyelid All That Glitters from MAC, which is this shimmery pink one in my quad. I'm really annoyed that this one's nearly run out. That's Amiga, by the way. So yes, I'm going to use All That Glitters. It's sort of a pinky goldy shade and I really like it. It's actually very similar to the Maybelline shade that's on underneath, which is handy. Okay, so to add some definition into the crease and the outer V area, I'm going to be taking this matte brown shade from the Maybelline The Nudes palette. It doesn't have a name, but it's the second from left on the bottom row of the palette. This shade will add definition, but it will also help to blend the eyeshadows together and blend the edges as well. Finally going to take the lightest shade in the palette, which is this white shade, on my little finger, and I'm just going to use that to highlight the brow bone. I'm now going to just take that brown shade from the Maybelline Nudes palette on a small pencil sort of shade brush, and I'm going to just pop that underneath my eyes on the outer corner. Sort of an afterthought, I'm just going to pop that white shade from the Maybelline palette just in my inner corner just to brighten up my eyes. So I'm going to leave the eyes for now and I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. I finally had my eyebrows waxed after so long of going, my eyebrows need doing, my eyebrows need doing, I really need to do my eyebrows, and just looking at them. I finally went and got them waxed and threaded. I didn't like the threading at all, it was horrible, but anyway, I think they look pretty good. So I've been filling my eyebrows in with the Soap & Glory Brow Archery, and it's their Brow Tint and Precision Shaping Pencil. So because I dyed my hair, which you might have noticed, quite a bit darker, my former brow pencil, which was the Rimmel Hazel one, is now a little bit too pale and also a little bit too gingery for my hair colour. So that's why I've gone for the Soap & Glory one. And this is in the colour Brownie Points. So it's got a pencil on one end and it's sort of like a waxy pencil texture, and then on the other side there's like a little brow tint which comes on like a small nib, so it's really good though. So that's my brows done now. I'm going to go back into the eyes and I'm going to just do a very small sort of flick with the Collection Extreme liquid liner. I've started doing my eyeliner more straight rather than kind of trying to angle it up or anything, just because number one, I've got hooded eyelids and sometimes when I open my eyes the flick just gets a bit distorted, and also this eye is slightly more hooded than this one, so I can get this one done perfectly and try and match it with this one, and then this one will just end up looking terrible. So I'm trying to do my winged eyeliner kind of more straight these days. Of mascara, I'm using the Clinique High Impact Mascara at the moment. It's absolutely incredible. When I first used it I was like, oh, I'm not sure about it, like the formula's a little bit too wet and it's not really sticking to my lashes or doing anything, and after a couple of weeks it's literally dried just a little bit and it's literally my favourite mascara ever now, so I'm definitely going to be repurchasing it. Top tip for removing mascara off of your face: wait for it to dry down, and once it's dried down it's kind of gone a bit crispy, then you can take a little cotton pad or a cotton bud and then just whisk it off. Okay, so I've now got some really pretty kind of flirty eyelashes to apply. I'm not sure how well this is going to go on camera, but I'm going to try. If not, they'll be on in the next clip. Okay, so while I'm waiting for the lash glue to dry and the lashes, I'm going to finish off the whole look with this lovely lipstick from MAC. This is Angel. I talked about this in my favourites video because I love it so much, but it's just such a perfect, like, kind of natural, everyday look, but kind of with sort of pinky, flirty undertone. And I'm not going to use a liner for this because it's such a pale lipstick. I kind of feel like I don't need to, and also I think on Valentine's Day you're probably going to be kissing, you know. And I feel like putting liner and then lipstick and all that stuff on's just kind of annoying, and if your lipstick kind of comes off and your liner's still there it looks a bit weird, so I kind of just feel like pop the lipstick on straight from the bullet, and then if you need to touch up throughout the day you can do. So that is the finished look, guys. I just popped in some little heart earrings from Miss Selfridge just to complete the look. But yeah, I really hope you like this look. It's just something really simple and easy and pretty and flirty and a little bit pink themed that you can wear on Valentine's Day and feel really special. This was a collaboration video with my friend Siobhan from the channel Siobhan Chrome. I'll put her link in the description bar below so you can go and check her out. She's a really lovely girl, so go and give her a like and subscribe and say hi and say that I sent you. She's really lovely. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video and comment down below what you're going to be up to on Valentine's Day because I'd love to know. I hope you have a lovely week and a brilliant Valentine's Day. See you soon.